From the heart of Wayne County, this is Wayne Goldsboro Television, Goldsboro, North Carolina.
Today is Thursday. It is February 16th, 2017, and this is Wayne Goldsboro Television. I'm Wayne Alley.
And Ryan Hood.
And Ryan Hood is with us today. You're our co-host today. Ryan, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good.
Glad you're here. How are you doing?
I'm pretty good for an old man.
Yeah, right. Okay. All right. Ryan has been with us several times as an interviewee, right? I've interviewed you several times. We talked about the Special Olympics, and we've talked about your weightlifting and your bowling and all these other things that you're into. But you're with the Parks and Recreation Department now, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, and we'll talk a little bit more about that a little later on. Well, I'm going to talk about some things that's going on around the community. Can we do that? We'll go ahead and talk about that. For instance, the Hot Topic, Transportation Hot Topic Luncheon offered by the Chamber of Commerce of Wayne County is coming up on February 23rd. That'll be held at the Goldsboro Event Center on South Slocum Street. The keynote speaker is going to be the Secretary of Transportation. North Carolina's Secretary of Transportation, Jim Trogdon, will be the speaker. Now, if you're a chamber member, it'll only cost you $25 to attend. If you're not a chamber member, you're still invited. It costs you $35 to attend. It's going to be a very interesting program. And the chamber has 5 different luncheons, hot topic luncheons they offer throughout the year. This is only one. This will be about transportation, as particularly how it relates to Wayne County. We want to invite everybody to that. That's going to be an interesting program. I got a note here from a lady by the name of Nicole Denise, and she is offering a chance for artists and sketchers and musicians and sculptors and painting, people who do that sort of thing, for an event over at the Wayne County Public Library that's coming up on February 23rd. That's a Thursday. Also on a Friday, it's February 24th. And Ryan, anybody who wants to display their wares can get information by contacting Nicole Denise at 919-648-8844. That's an easy number to remember. 919-648-8844. Call her. You can also go to her Facebook page. It says here her Facebook page is Nicole Denise, I guess. All right. Anyway, contact Nicole Denise if you're an artist and you want to display your wares at the Wayne County Public Library on February 23rd. Get involved, be a part of Wayne County. And Wayne County needs people to join their teams of commissions and boards, to be a member of the commissions and boards of Wayne County, to help have an impact on important decisions that are made in Wayne County that affects everybody. Also, an important part of the process in keeping Wayne County as a major leader in eastern North Carolina. If you're so interested, go to waynegov.com, and click on the link that takes you to government and then to boards and commissions, and consider becoming a member of a board or a commission. How long have you been with the Parks and Recreation Department, Ryan?
Okay, let's see. 6 years.
6 years. You're in your 6th year with Parks and Recreation. And with and where do you work most of the time with Parks and Recreation?
Well, I work with a center leader, Tyler Ham.
Tyler Ham. I know Tyler.
And I do a little bit of cleaning and take care of the center.
Of Herman Park Center. Stay busy over there, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Man, you know what I like about Herman Park? I like a lot of things about Herman Park Center, but I like the weight room back there. The exercise room.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Man, they got...
And also, even the Ashford Boxing Club that we have.
Steve Ashford. Yes.
Yes.
He's a great guy. I bet most people don't know there's a boxing club there.
There is. But I have been doing that with Steve for a long time.
Have you now?
And his boxing club is also on Facebook, by the
Okay.
way.
That is
And I take care of the Facebook page.
of the what?
I take care of the Facebook page.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay, of Steve Ashford's Boxing Club's Facebook page.
Yeah, it's called Ashford's Boxing Club.
Ashford, ASHFORD,
Yeah.
Boxing Club.
And it's fixing to be one of the programs for Parks and Rec.
Oh, okay. Well, that's great. Well, he's been in there for quite a while, and I know he's got a lot of young people participating in that boxing club.
Yeah, about 30 to 40 people.
Really? I didn't know there was that many.
It's fixing to expand. And he's thinking about trying to get the old W.A. Foster to expand the boxing club.
Well, I hope he's able to do that. That would be great. You're going to help us stay. You're going to keep us informed about that.
Yeah.
I hope. All right.
I will.
Very good, sir. And Ryan, you were telling me something off camera there a little while ago about something called an airplane pull. What in the world is an airplane pull?
Well, it's a fundraiser that the Special Olympics North Carolina puts on every year.
Oh, they've done this before.
Yeah.
All right. It's a fundraiser for Special Olympics. So tell me about it. When does it take place?
It's April the 29th. A five-person team.
Okay. And what do these 5 people do?
We actually pull the airplane.
Good grief.
It's a commercial jet.
Really?
That we pull
And where do you do this?
at the RDU airport
In Raleigh.
in Raleigh.
So you're going to go to Raleigh on April 29th?
Right.
And you and 4 other people in a 5-person team,
Yeah.
you need to get on the ground and pull a commercial airliner.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have you done this before?
Yes, I have.
Oh, you have. Oh, okay. So you know what to expect. So how many teams are involved here? Do you have any idea how many people are going to be involved?
There might be 100 or 200.
Is that
people.
right?
Yeah.
And this is for the state. This fundraiser for the state Special Olympics.
Yeah.
All right.
And I do it every year. My fundraising is going to be kicking off sometime this month.
Okay. You're going to start sometime this month.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. Well, let us know how that goes. That's really interesting. So what's your technique now? Where do you start to pull an airliner? How low do you get to the ground? How big is the rope? Is it a rope you're using or a chain?
It's a rope. It's about
All right, that's a good
that big around.
to a couple inches thick.
Yeah.
That's 2 inches or so in diameter. So it's a big rope.
And they wear gloves to pull
Yeah.
the rope on the other end of the plane,
Okay.
right in front of the plane.
Right. Okay. So you're pulling it forward, or you're backing it up?
It's forward.
Forward, pulling it forward. All right. So how hard is this to do? I mean, how hard of work is this?
You got to do it really fast, about 25 feet.
You have to pull the plane 25 feet?
Mm-hmm.
And you got to do it fast. You don't have all day.
Because you got to beat your best time.
Oh, okay. All right. Do you know what your best time is?
From last year,
Yeah.
I don't really know, but I know my dad does.
Okay. What is it, Rex?
About 10.5 seconds, I think.
You are kidding. 10.5 seconds to pull a commercial airliner
Oh yeah.
25 feet? 10.5 seconds?
And we were in the top 10 to pull that plane, and then somebody else had beat our best time, and we didn't.
So you didn't take top honors.
And then we
last
didn't
year.
pull again.
All right. Well, is it the same team you worked with last year? Is it the
Yeah.
same people each time you work with? Do you know who the other team members are?
Well, actually, it's different teams.
Oh, it's a different team.
that I get.
Okay. All right. So are you assigned to a certain team or?
Well, I try to get a few people from the UPS
yeah.
people, to the service department, to the Goldsboro PD.
Yeah. All right. Man, that's great. Well, good luck with that. That's on the 29th of April at RDU. You're going to pull that airplane 10 seconds or so, around 10 seconds, 25 feet.
Yes, sir.
All right, Ryan. All right, we're going to go to our first interview now. That'll be coming up next. We're going to be talking about, to a lady to Valerie Wallace from the Partnership for Children, and to Jody Baker from Wayne Community College about a program they have coming up. They've collaborated on for the last several years, but we're going to talk, it's coming back. We're going to talk about that in just a moment. That's up next on Wayne Goldsboro Television. Guest in the studio today, we want to welcome Valerie Wallace from the Partnership for Children. Hey!
Hey, Wayne.
How you doing? Good to
Good.
see you. Jody Baker, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Great to see you from Wayne Community College.
Yes, sir.
Jody, what do you do at the college?
I'm the department chair for early childhood and public services. We have the human services technology program and early childhood program in our department.
Okay. So what does the department do? What do you do?
We primarily teach people how to work with young children.
Oh, okay.
We also have a child care center on campus, and we oversee that as well and use it as our lab school.
Uh-huh. So who are you teaching? You're teaching public school teachers, you're teaching homeschoolers, you're teaching...
Primarily those working in the field of early childhood in child care centers, family child care homes.
Okay.
We do have some students who go to work in pre-K programs and some that are assistant teachers in the school system.
Okay, and so that brings me to why you're here, Valerie. Why are you here, Valerie?
Well, we wanted to come and just talk about our upcoming Early Child Care Conference that we hold every year, and this is in collaboration with Wayne Community College.
Okay.
So we've been doing this about 12, 13 years, I think.
Oh, okay.
So every year around about this time, the February, March time frame, we offer a conference at Wayne Community College.
Or a college at Wayne Community College.
Exactly.
One or the
Exactly.
other. Either way.
Yeah,
either way you want to say it. So we've done this every time you've been in here, but
Right.
tell me about the partnership. What do you do?
Okay.
What do you do
We
with
are
partnership?
a nonprofit program that works with the community, and our main function is to work with parents and children that are between the age frames of 0 to 5. And so we have programs that a lot of them are out in the community, but we do have some in-house programs. We offer the NC Pre-K program. We have a Linden Library, which parents can come in and check out toys, and you visited that.
Oh, yeah, that is a great place. I could go play in there all day.
That's our hidden secret that a lot of people don't know about.
But they should, because anybody can go in there.
They can. Anybody for a fee of $10 a year can come and check out items and take them and use them. We offer textbooks that the college, each year Jody will send me a list and we'll purchase textbooks, and for a slight fee the students can come and rent a textbook from us.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And you're right, a lot of people don't know about
Right,
this.
they don't.
In spite of the fact that it's been on television here.
Exactly.
After all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But that's a fun place, and for anyone who is working on a tight budget, and that's just about everybody now.
Yeah.
Nowadays especially, this is just ideal because,
Right.
as you say, it's only $10 a year.
$10 a year.
To go in and find all kinds of age-appropriate toys and games and things of interest to young people.
That's right. That's right.
So tell me about the conference, Jody. How does it work out?
Well, we're going to have 3 sessions plus a keynote speaker. We'll provide lunch that day. So all the attendees can come in and choose their courses. We hope that they'll prepare that ahead of time so nobody doesn't get locked out or bumped out.
Right.
But they can get a lot of training credit hours that the state mandates if they're working in the field, and get to collaborate with their peers from all across the county.
So, Valerie, who is the ideal candidate to attend this conference?
Well, as Jody mentioned, it is a state mandate that child care providers working in child care facilities have to have so many training hours per year.
Okay.
And so a service that we like to offer to them is hosting the conference. So that day they will get 6 hours of training.
And this goes to their credit?
To their credit, yes.
Okay.
And then they'll get a meal. They get other incentives such as a tote bag and some other things that we provide to them. It's just a day of learning, and so we try to bring in a keynote to motivate them to keep going, because child care providers aren't paid a whole lot.
I know that. They're not paid nearly what they're worth.
No, they're
are
not.
They? Not
And,
nearly what they're worth.
And so they work long, hard hours, and
Yeah.
so we try to make it a day of fun. They're giving up their Saturday,
Yeah.
and so we try to make it a day of learning, but a day of fun for them as well. And so we collaborate. Wayne Community College has been great to offer us the site. It's centrally located, so it's a good place to hold it. We try to bring in somebody who's motivational. In fact, Verna Patrice Best, who is a local speaker from Goldsboro,
Yes.
will be our keynote this year.
Oh, great.
And
Okay.
so she'll come in, and then there's other folks that'll offer their services as well to us to present trainings.
So when is this? When is it going to be held?
It's going to be March 11th,
Okay.
and it starts at 8 o'clock that morning, and we'll go till 3 that
Okay,
afternoon.
so it's an all-day affair.
All-day
And
affair.
as you say, they're giving up their Saturday, but at the same time, this will
Yes.
be entertaining. It'll be
Yes.
fun. They'll be rewarded with trinkets and
Yes.
bags of stuff. And
There's a lot of new state mandates that have come out that providers need to be aware about to keep their credentials and their certifications, and so we offer a lot of those trainings and different things. So there's about 30 sessions that'll be offered that
wow.
day.
And they get their 6 hours.
And they get their 6 hours.
All right.
Yes.
So it starts at 8
8.
on Saturday, March 11th.
Correct.
And do they have to sign up, pre-register, and all that?
They do. They can contact the Partnership for Children at 919-735-3371 and talk to Crystal. I think most folks know Crystal's extension, but it is 227.
Okay.
And she will get them registered. And it is, we do have to charge a fee. It's $30.
$30. Well, for what they're getting out of it.
Exactly.
you know, that's-
Exactly.
that's-
So we
that's
try to
really-
keep the cost down.
Yeah, that's really inexpensive.
Right.
So, how long have you been doing what you're doing? Tell me about that. Give me a little background on
I've been
Jody.
working at the college full-time for about 10 years now.
Okay.
Prior to that, I worked out of the Air Force Base, doing
Okay.
some training for the same type of people.
So you started at the college when Dr. Ed was there.
He had just left. Dr. Albertson had
Dr.
just come
Albertson
on board.
Oh, has it been for 10 years already?
Right.
Gee whiz,
Yeah.
okay.
She had been around president for about a year when I came on board
Okay.
full-time.
All right.
But partnered with Valerie in the partnership for a long time, and
Oh, yeah.
just really enjoy what I do. So.
Partnership's a great organization.
Yes, it is.
How long have you been with the partnership?
16 years.
No.
Yeah.
Did you start when you were 4?
I wish.
Yeah,
But
right.
no.
She was about 2.5. I
About
think.
2.5, yeah.
Yeah.
That I believe. Okay, I believe that. All right, ladies, very good. This is coming up on March 11th, starts at 8 a.m. People need to pre-register by calling 919-735-3371.
Exactly. And
Oh,
call
is it?
Crystal. Yep, extension
Oh,
227.
Okay, extension 227, or go to pfcw.org.
.org.
PFCW is partnershipforchildren.org. Valerie,
Right.
always good to
PFCW. You forgot the Wayne.
Did I forget the Wayne?
You did, but that's
Wayne.
okay.
PFCW.
That's right.
Wayne.
Yep.
All right, thanks a lot. Jody,
Thank you.
good to see you. This is your first time here.
Yes, it is.
I hope it's not your last.
I hope so too.
Okay, you did good. All right, thank you very much,
Thank
ladies.
you, Wayne.
All right.
Thanks.
We're back on Wayne Goldsboro Television. I'm Wayne Alley, and who are you?
And Ryan Hood.
And Ryan Hood. That's exactly right, but there's no free extra points for that, okay? All right. Ryan, I've been knowing you quite a long time. You and I had talked a lot when we were out at the radio station about Special Olympics.
Yes.
You still doing the Special Olympics?
Yeah, ever since I was 8 years old, and look at me now, I'm 36.
36 years old. So you've been in Special Olympics a number of years. And I remember when you had won some major, major awards. In fact, you went to, was it Ireland?
Yes,
You went to Ireland a few years ago.
Dublin, Ireland.
Dublin, Ireland it is.
Oh, yeah.
What a lovely place it is, it is.
Oh, yeah.
But now, what do you do in Special Olympics? You participate in several different sports.
Well, I used to do basketball.
Right.
Just basketball skills and track and field, and a little bit of golf. But
A little golf. Gee whiz, okay. That's interesting. I don't play golf.
well, I don't play golf. I don't watch golf, and I don't support it at all.
Okay. All right, but now at one time you were in weightlifting, weren't you?
Yeah,
Weightlifting?
powerlifting.
Powerlifting, yeah. I don't do that either. I'm sorry. So, but what are you doing now? You still doing the powerlifting, or what are you doing? You bowling?
Well, I'm still doing bowling.
Okay.
I'm still doing my global messenger for the whole state.
Global messenger for all of North Carolina.
Mhm.
My goodness.
Yes,
So
sir.
how long have you been the messenger?
Ever since I got back from Dublin, Ireland, and I
Okay.
did my global messenger training in 2003.
Okay, so that's been several years ago.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. All right, buddy. Let's see what we have here. We've got Center Stage Theater. Today is the 16th. It's Thursday, and that means that beginning tomorrow night at 7 o'clock at the Paramount Theater, the play Lend Me a Tenor. It's a comedy. It's a funny comedy. You know, I've seen comedies that weren't very funny. They're not very funny. But this is a funny comedy. I mean, it's really funny. And Gene McClendon's in it. And if you know Gene McClendon, you know it's going to be funny. But there's a bunch of other people in there, too. It's really going to be a good play. It's tomorrow night at 7 o'clock at the Paramount, and also Saturday at 7. And then there's a 3 o'clock matinee at the Paramount Theater. And tickets are $13 to $15, reserved seating. So I hope you're able to go to that. You can get tickets online, still get tickets online at GoldsboroParamount.com. GoldsboroParamount.com. It's a Center Stage Theater production. You ever been in Center Stage Theater?
I think I have.
Yeah. Okay. So what's special about today? Let me tell you what's special about today. You ready for this? I'm not ready for this, but I'm ready, I guess. Okay, today is National Almond Day. National Almond Day? Okay. Whatever. And it's National Almond Day, and it's something else, too. I can't even read that right there, but anyway. So have an almond for lunch. Okay? Here's our trivia question for today. The trivia question category is movies about the South. How about that? Movies about the South. Everyone knows and loves Gone with the Wind from 1939. Margaret Mitchell. Margaret Mitchell's big movie about the South from 1939, a big blockbuster hit with a bunch of movie stars and all that. But now it was about the South and the Civil War and all that, and trying times that America went through during those times. But the question for today is, it started out in the South, of course, on a plantation. Now, what was the name of the plantation that was the centerpiece of the movie about the Civil War in Gone with the Wind? What was the name of the plantation? And anybody who goes to Wayne Community College may know this one. And I'll tell you why in a minute, by coincidence. All right? We're going to find out the name of that plantation. We're going to find out the answer to the trivia question. That'll be coming up next on Wayne Goldsboro Television. Corporal Jason Adams with Goldsboro Police Department is with us to bring us a Crime Stoppers report. Jason, how are you, sir?
Good. Yourself?
I'm doing fine. I'm glad you're here. Now, we had some rain yesterday, and it is not raining today. It's a Thursday, and it's beautiful.
Yes.
That's when we recorded this program. But what's going on here with Crime Stoppers?
So today what we're going to be talking about is actually a shooting that occurred here in the city. It was actually, no one was hurt, but it actually had some significance. A house over on Leslie Street, 408 South Leslie, got shot up 33 times.
33 shots?
Yes, 33 shots. And the way we actually received this call, it came in through ShotSpotter, the alert system that we actually have in the city. And we received an alert of 33 shots fired in that area. And when officers responded, they actually found that the house plus 4 vehicles that were parked at the house had been shot.
Wow. 33 shots.
33. So the officers actually were able to make contact with some occupants in the house. There was actually a total of 16 people in the house.
This was an occupied house?
Yes, it was occupied. And we actually had some young children in there, some teenagers and some very young children. So, but no one was hurt, which is a good thing.
That is a good thing. Thank goodness for that.
Yeah. But the occupants were actually inside the house, not able to give us any description of who did this or anything like that. So what we're really looking forward is any information, because it happened on Sunday evening of February 5th at just at 7 p.m., just right after 7 p.m. So still a lot of people up and everything, but it is dark outside. So kind of looking for some assistance on this.
33 shots. Now, what's your gut feeling on this? I don't want to ask you a gut feeling. We only deal with facts here. But now, speculation maybe, is this, do you think there's more than one gun involved, or did they have time to reload?
Yeah, possibly more than one gun and everything. Our ShotSpotter alert system can, distinguish between the type of weapons, the sound that it's coming from. But
well, tell me about that. Sorry to interrupt, but tell me about ShotSpotter. That's interesting to me. What is ShotSpotter?
So ShotSpotter is actually uses sensors, and those sensors actually pick up firearms that are being shot that has been calibrated for that purpose. And it's actually a monitored program, and those people that monitor it, once it's verified that it is actually a firearm that's shooting, they notify us, and at that point it gives us a triangulated location and everything. So we were actually able to get down to where the shot is coming from.
So this actually picks up the audio of the gunfire?
Correct. And then this whole time that it's going on is actually analyzed by a certified person that analyzes it, deems that it is actually a gunshot, and then at that point it comes through our system. So it goes immediately to the officers and to our dispatchers.
This sounds like a big plus. This is a big help to us, isn't it?
It is, because actually on this call we didn't receive any phone calls in saying that shots were fired in the area or anything. The first actual notification we got was through ShotSpotter.
So this occurred on Leslie Street on February 5th?
Yes.
At about 7 p.m.
Yep, just right after 7 p.m., so it was dark out. So anybody, vehicle, or anybody on foot, we're looking for anything, as right now we don't have any leads.
If you have any information about this crime, and this is a crime,
it is.
Shooting into an occupied dwelling.
It is the actual crime. It's a felony. Firing into an occupied dwelling is the charge, and it is a felony. And it could be multiple felonies due to the fact that there was multiple occupants in the house.
All right, very good. The number to call, what's the number?
The number to call is 919-735-2255.
735-2255, and that's either call or text.
Or text, yes.
Either one.
And remain anonymous, and we don't want to know.
Don't want to know who you are. You call with information, and it is completely anonymous. As you say, they really don't want to know who you are. 919-735-2255, and since this is a felony, there could be a reward involved here.
It could. And it could be up to $1,000.
Up to $1,000 is possible. All right. It's Corporal Jason Adams, 735-2255, Crime Stoppers. Jason, thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Andrew, Adam, Nora, David, Robert, Edward, William, Sam. First, phonetically, it's Adam, Henry, John, Adam.
And we're back on Wayne Goldsboro Television here with Ryan Hood. And Ryan, I appreciate you being with us today. You doing all right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Tell me about Rex. And the only reason I mentioned that is because he's sitting in the room with us here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. We won't get into that, though. All right. He might throw something at us. What do you think?
Yeah.
All right. But I do want to mention the Oakland Volunteer Fire Department's got their big barbecue thing coming up here on March 11th, I believe it is. That's a Saturday, March 11th at 4 o'clock. Do you like barbecue?
Yeah.
I do too, man. I like barbecue. Barbecue coming up March 11th, and this will be taking place at the Oakland Volunteer Fire Department. They've been doing this 41 years. Of course, the barbecue they're cooking is not 41 years old, right? Anyway, eat in or take out, $8 a plate is barbecue, boiled potatoes, coleslaw, and hush puppies. Oh, boy. Also want to let you know that, let's see here, today's the 16th, and that means tomorrow at Steele Memorial Library in Mount Olive, there's going to be a class offered in Word, Microsoft Word. Now, you're a big computer guy, right?
A little bit,
A little bit, yeah. All right, well, anybody who is having trouble with Word, there's going to be a class offered, and as always, it's free at the library. This is in Mount Olive now. The class is intended for beginning computer users, regardless of your age. Now, my mother was 81 when she was loving computers. She was, of course, she's passed away now, but she was 81 years old and an avid computer user, but she always had a little bit of a trouble trying to figure out Word. And it's a very powerful program, and unless you really get into it and study it, it can be a bit daunting at times. So this is being offered for anybody at Steele Memorial Library in Mount Olive. It starts at 10 o'clock tomorrow, 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, all right? It gets started learning to use Word to create Word documents, learn to use fonts, language tools, and some basic editing techniques as well. That's tomorrow at the Wayne County Public Library in Mount Olive. And at Herman Park Center, you know where that is, don't you? You know where Herman Park? Yeah, you know where. He knows where that is. There's going to be an adult jazz class offered on Wednesdays for 6 weeks at Herman Park Center. And it's $35 for 6 weeks. It's on every Wednesday. It's at 7:30 p.m. And you can register by calling Herman Park Center at 919-739-7492. 919-739-7492. Now, if you have a pet, if you have a dog or a cat, that dog or cat in Wayne County must be vaccinated for rabies. And coming up, the Wayne County rabies clinics are getting ready to kick off here on April 1st. The first one, there's two on April 1st. The first one's at Eastern Wayne High School at 8 a.m. And the second one is at Southern Wayne High School at 1 p.m. on April 1st. Now, they have reduced the price of these rabies vaccinations drastically. They're down to $5 now per dog or cat. And I'm reminded by Wayne Benton over at the Animal Adoption and Education Center, you got to have number one, you got to have your pet with you. You got to have your driver's license with you. And if your license doesn't have your current address, then you have got to let the staff know what your current address is when they're filling out your certificate. Also, you need proof of prior vaccination on your pet. That's required to receive a 3-year vaccination. If proof is not provided, the pet will receive a 1-year vaccination. A 1-year vaccination. All right? Anyway, it's only $5 now, and there's going to be another one coming up on Saturday, April 8th, a week later. And that one will be at Grantham Elementary and then at Old Pikeville. Grantham in the morning, Old Pikeville in the afternoon. Okay, and don't forget that the Wayne County Public Library, all branches of the library will be closed on the 20th, which is this coming Monday, closed for staff training. And that's just about going to wrap it up for us today. The answer to the trivia question. In the movie Gone with the Wind from 1939, Margaret Mitchell placed everybody at the setting was a plantation in Georgia, in Atlanta, during the Civil War. What was the name of that plantation? And the name of the home plantation was Tara. And I say that everybody at Wayne Community College should know that's because of Tara Humphreys. Just a little side note there. It doesn't have anything to do with the movie. How about that? All right. So we're going to do this again tomorrow if they'll let me in the building. Our guest co-host today is Ryan Hood. Ryan, thank you so much for being with us, buddy. I appreciate it. Good talking with you.
Yes, you too, bud.
All right, bud. Take care. And until tomorrow, I'm Wayne Alley, and this is Wayne Goldsboro Television.